Brady Senior, man. Let's get this beat up here. Yeah. Hey. But anyway, man, we back. It's the OMFL News After Dark. And yeah, man, we getting ready to talk about this home field advantage piece here. Because, yeah, Madden up here trying to slide some stuff in from back in the day. And, yeah, so needless to say, man, we got 32 teams with different home field advantages, but I'm just going to pick out a couple of them here. The Falcons, which they need all the rise up that they can get. The home team gains a flat amount of momentum on every offensive play. So if you completing passes, now that you minus your leader receiver, yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Falcons. Good luck with that. Then, of course, the Saints. Dirty Nate. Saints with the who that on away team third and fourth down conversion attempts. A random receiver will have an incorrect route when he lines up in pre-play. Come on, bro. That just makes me feel positive in my mind about NCAA coming back, bro. Y'all know y'all remember them joints in NCAA 14, boy, the little squiggly joints. Y'all remember it, boy. Sheesh. But anyway, let's see what else we got in here. Little man in the background trying to make noise. Minnesota Vikings, man, they got those skull package. The home team gains a small amount of speed rating when in the red zone. Come on, bro. Come on, fam. Don't get each jokers everything. Don't give them everything. But moving right on into the next team here. Boy, my son is, I swear. He all over the place, y'all. But anyway, looking at the Dallas Cowboys, the deflect. It says the away team punt distance is shortened when kicking across the 50-yard line. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, man. Like, why we gotta have all these shenanigans? And let's look at my boys here before we move on to something else. The Duval home field advantage package. The home team gains bonus momentum on touchdowns. So all I gotta do is score on that ass. And we up there celebrating. But there's a lot more, man. There's a lot more I'm gonna talk about. We'll be right back after this, man. Pick it in. Hey. Shake that ass, girl. What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy, Brady Senior, with the OMFL News After Dark, man. And, yeah. That boy back. But moving along, man, we're going to talk about 10 major improvements in the game. And other than, some of what, some...
This is the OMFL.
You can't touch this.
And you're in the mix with Kinda Real Name. Here's another OMFL production.
What's up, everybody? It is just me hanging out late on a Friday night, almost a Saturday morning. I gotta admit, I'm 100% not feeling well at all. So this is probably gonna be a super short show. Let me get myself a little juice here. I was told the other night it was pretty low, so give myself even a little more juicy. I know that grown man, I should not be seeing juicy. What's up, Deep? How you doing, buddy? I figured we just hang out and talk a little Madden ratings. Since the Madden ratings dropped a little bit, it is 4,000 degrees outside right now, even at 11 o'clock at night. And so I figured for my Pelicans, I'm going to rock the Pelicans jersey, show off this 40-year-old freaking body that I got. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Win. Now you know. This is what happens when you don't feel well. It's 9,000 degrees outside, Win, as I know it is for you right now. It's stupid how hot it is right now at 11 o'clock at night. And so I was like, I'm rocking the Pelicans jersey. I don't care what anybody says. I'm just going to own it. 1,500% humidity is 100% right. Look, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time, even though I think there's some interesting conversations that maybe we could have tonight. I think it could be super interesting to chit chat with you guys. Again, this isn't going to be super long, mainly making sure everything is set up and ready to go for first thing in the morning. OMFL Media Days, day number 5 is coming to you first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. Central. It will be recorded, and so if you missed it, don't worry if that's too early for you. We will have it ready for you when you are ready. And then OMFL Media Days, day number 6 will be on Sunday for Press Pass Live about 10 o'clock. I wish it was a Zion jersey. Now, this is my old city jersey. Christmas jersey. And so it is an Anthony Davis jersey. But Zion jersey, the new city one, is going to be in my future one day very, very soon. So let's get over here and look at some ratings. Maybe. Why didn't it change? Oh, because I hit the wrong button. My bad. That one's on me. That's what happens when you're not feeling well and you're not thinking properly. All right, let's see if this thing will work the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to let us interact with it. Maybe if I do a little unlocking here. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Look, sometimes I impress myself. Sometimes. All right, let's jump over here, and I don't even know what to look at right now. We can talk about some of these 99 overall players. I'd love to hear what you guys think about some of these guys. Aaron Donald totally, I think, deserves a 99 overall. I mean, this guy is the best of the best, right? And he's crazy, freaky good. You can put him at any position. I know the few times that I played, I'm trying to think who, Dawson, I know did this really well, but I forget who had them in early 21. Was it Little Koch maybe? But someone had them, and they would move Aaron Donald all around the place. And it just was hard to figure out exactly where people were going to be and how you were going to kind of game plan for Aaron Donald. It made it really, really difficult. And he just has the speed. He can come off the edge. You put him in the middle. I think that's the hardest thing to do. When you put pressure right up the gap, it's really, really difficult to deal with. And so Aaron Donald, totally dig it. This is where it starts to get weird. Devontae Adams, I agree. I think he's totally in there. Here's what I find a little funny, though, is it felt like the slower receivers, it's harder for them to get a higher rating. Like when you think of Mike Thomas, when you think of Mike Evans, right? Like these are like slower, taller, bigger, body receivers. It's harder for them to get a higher rating. But yet Devontae Adams is only 91 speed. DeAndre Hopkins, 90 speed, and both of these guys are 99 and 98 respectively. And so That's like interesting to me to see. Patrick Mahomes, 99, I think is most of me think that that's pretty acceptable. Look, the guy is a freak of nature. I personally would like to see a little bit more longevity, but he's done it for a bunch of years now. Who's the tall blonde on ESPN all of a sudden? Like, I don't know where this lady came from. Travis Kelce. I don't know if he's 99 overall. And I think, is this it? Is this all of them? Is it? Oh, the other one I want to talk about was Jalen Ramsey. 99 man coverage, 99 zone coverage, 92 speed, 99 overall. Look, great cornerback. Arguably the best cornerback in the game today. Yeah. 99? Nah, man, I don't think so. Personally, I don't think he's a 99 overall guy. 97? 98? Are we splitting hairs then? Maybe. But I still don't think that he is a 99 overall. I think that one's a little too high on the board for 99 overall. Everybody else, DeAndre Hopkins, how's this guy not get a 99? Wasn't he a 99 last time? Tim, I totally agree with you. 99 across the board. I think he's high 90s. I think he's mid 90s. I don't think he's 99 across the board like that. He's not Deion Sanders. All right, let's not get it twisted. If anybody ever to play the game was a 99 across the board, it'd be Deion. That's not what this guy is. I also have a little bit of an issue that, like, players are going to complain, and these Madden ratings adjusters are going to go out and start. 100% of me gets why. It is a media-driven thing. It puts eyes on the product. It creates momentum, energy towards buying the game. Like, for that reason, I don't have a problem with it. But this idea that if you complain loud enough, you're going to get some Madden ratings adjuster. And if Jalen Ramsey is the best cornerback in the game at 99, but the argument is he isn't the best ever, right? He isn't the best cornerback ever. It's just like he's the best cornerback in the game today, so he should be a 99. Then why isn't there a 99 quarterback for the best quarterback? Why isn't there a 99 running back for the best running back in the game today? A 99 offensive lineman for the best offensive lineman in the game today? I don't understand. Look, even Aaron Donald, if you think about it, he is by far the best in the game. By far today. Arguably the best player in the NFL. Is he the best defensive lineman ever in the NFL? There's an argument. There's a conversation about it. Is Devontae Adams the best receiver ever? None of us would put him there. Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback ever? This is my point. So if we're rating them off of the here and the now, then why isn't there one from every position? I just feel like there's too many, and that these, I don't know, it feels like what happens in a CFM, which is what we're all about here. What happens in a CFM is that guys start building up players, and before you know it, at the end of a 6-season CFM, you've got 10, 15, 99 overall players. I agree with you, Winovus. The only guy on this list that I think could arguably have a real discussion about being 99 across like he is, Aaron Donald. Everyone else, I don't think they should be there. Travis Kelce is the one that stands out the most, though. Great player. I'm not taking anything away from him. Who the hell am I? I'm a white dude with pasty skin. I take it for what it's worth. I just think there's too many 99 overalls in the game. Myles Garrett, 98. Another one that I think, little name. Yes, he's had some production, but 98, that seems really, really high. Good to see an offensive lineman getting rated pretty high in Zach Martin. But it makes me go on a bit of a rampage because Ryan Ramczyk is 89. Ryan Ramczyk, arguably the best offensive line in the NFL, the best right tackle by far, the highest paid right tackle in the league. is an 89. Come on, man. The guy has been an all-pro from day one. He's been healthy. He has been in every game. This guy is stud of a stud. I just don't. Yeah. Congrats for Zach Martin. But give me Ryan Ramczyk every day, all day. I don't get it. Stephen Diggs, good to see that he had a good season. Kind of got awarded for that. Tom Brady's a bit high. I get that he won the Super Bowl, and so nobody can take it from him. I guess I kind of don't mind because he is the greatest quarterback to ever play. Not the greatest skill set, but by far, like, he's got the skins on the walls. You can't argue. You can't take it from him. He has earned it. But 97? It's a bit high up there. Deep, let's look. Well, I guess one of us would know. 95, there you go. I'd say one of us would know. David Bakhtiari, 96. I don't know about that. Derrick Henry, only a 96. Again, if we're giving 98s and 99s to Devontae Adams, to Patrick Mahomes, to Travis Kelce, you're trying to sell me that Derrick Henry didn't earn a 99 or a 98? Come on, man. That's like, it feels like if you're slower, like if you're not a speed guy, it's harder for you to get that higher rating, that higher 90, like that real top elite. It's weird to me. No, it's totally fair, Tim. I'd also say, though, I don't know, man. I'd put Martin in. I'm a homer. I'm biased. I'm a Saints fan. I'd put Homer and Ramczyk toe to toe, and I think Ramczyk outplays him every single time. Different positions, so I get it, right? I think it's different position. Yeah, right guard instead of right tackle. George Kittle, 96. I know he was hurt last season, but great year. I feel like Khalil Mack is still hair high. I mean, that guy's stuff, his abilities are definitely dropping off. Here's where I start to go back on my rampage. And I don't want to sit here and talk just about the high guys. So we can definitely break down any team that you guys want to talk about tonight. But Nick Chubb and Dalvin Cook, both great running backs. Both had outstanding seasons. But 96 and 95 when Alvin Kamara was, what, a 92? I got a problem with that, man. I just have a hard time thinking that NFL GMs or anybody would take Nick Chubb over Alvin Kamara. Not that Nick Chubb isn't amazing. He's a hard-nosed, old-fashioned running back. But, I mean, Alvin Kamara threw up 21 touchdowns last year, including a 6-touchdown game. What's that man got to do to get into the elite of the elite? I like Alexander at 95. Julio Jones at 95 is a bit of a head scratcher. The argument, of course, like Wynn said, is that Michael Thomas has been hurt, and so that's why he dropped. He's also not a speed guy. But name the last time Julio Jones had a 16-game season. Let's look it up. I think the answer is never. 2017. 5 years ago was the last time that man played a 16-game season. And you're trying to sell me that he hasn't dropped at all? One of us, I don't believe that. Maybe in Madden, for your Madden style, but if you're the GM of a real NFL team, you'd have a hard time selling me that you were taking taking Chubb before you're taking Kamara. You would have a real hard. Maybe that's true, but that's a struggle for me. And maybe it's my rose tinted glasses are too dark. Quentin Nelson, Teron Armstead, none of these guys really kind of stick out to me as anybody that I felt like got snubbed. Russell Wilson, I think he may be a hair low. Darren Waller, I feel like there's not enough respect for that guy. But he's 93. Like, I mean, again, splitting hairs maybe at the top of the levels here, but I mean, that guy, I don't know, man. He's a stud with, arguably not a great quarterback and a great offensive line. Von Miller, there's another guy that stays hurt, but yet still is pretty high up here. Bobby Wagner, I know, was up in our chat that guys were kind of shocked that he got such a low rating. I feel like it kind of fits with his age. Again, didn't follow Bobby's career last year, so maybe his stats argue that he hasn't dropped off, but it doesn't like give me a super surprise. Who's the highest rated kicker? I don't know why that's in my in my head, but I'm like, kickers and punters, man. These dudes never get any respect. All right, here's punter, kicker. Let's see. Nope, did I do that wrong? Yep, I did. Wait, did poor kickers and punters not make it? Oh, here, let me try that. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Nope, that didn't work. I agree with you. Kickers and punters are people too. Can we get some respect? Again, if we are giving 99s out for current NFL, why isn't there a 99 kicker? Why isn't there a 99 punter? That's sad. We can't even get kickers and punters to come up. Even with big movers not checked, it's not pulling it up for some reason. That's sad. Poor kickers and punters. No respect. No respect at all. What else do we want to look at? What else kind of stuck out to y'all? The other piece of this conversation is something I made a video on the other day, and it's total, like, I almost said a phrase that would probably get me in trouble, so I'm not going to say it, but it's just like it's a mental hypothetical game, and so maybe that's why it didn't gain a whole lot of traction. But this news about the NCAA, and I know everybody's really excited, we'll get it out, about NCAA 22 that's supposed to come out in this coming year. But I really think with the SEC adding Texas and Oklahoma, it is the first of many dominoes that are going to fall over the next 3 months to 12 or 16 months. And I think we are seeing the beginning stages of the end of the what is now the NCAA and having football conferences. I think we're going to see that coming to an end. And 87 win? It's a shame. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. 86. Ugh. Anyway, I think that could have some effects on NCAA, and maybe the argument is that it's actually going to help it and going to be easier. I don't know that it's going to be easier if they have to start dealing with a bunch of different schools, or maybe they had to do that anyway. What do I know? But I think there's some potential there to keep an eye on. Demario Davis, a 91, is a bit of a shocker. Splitting hairs. I don't think he's a 95 plus, but this guy is an all-pro every single year, and it's just amazing to see that he didn't get a whole lot of respect. No, totally, Tim. It is all changing. It depends on how you kind of view the way college football is. I tend to lean a little bit towards give me the NFL style NCAA. I get it's not the same, but give me real playoffs. Give me the season that matters where you don't just lose one game and it's over. I'm tired of watching LSU play McNeese State and, Grambling Southern of Southeast Texas or whatever teams, right? Like, give me good games, force teams to play teams that matter, figure the system out, give me a good playoff, and let's figure it out the right way. Michael Pierce, a bit of a a shocker for me. I don't know. I know he's one of the better players in the league, but a top 90 one is not one that I expected to see. Xavier Howard, the next great NFL, Saints cornerback, I hope. Yeah. Yeah, you might be right, Win. You might be right. I still think the XFL had potential because they truly were. Yep, everything you're just saying. And they're coming back, right? Dwayne the Rock Johnson has purchased them, and his wife is leading that organization. And I think if they create a true alternative, that I think that they could survive. But more leagues are coming out of COVID because I heard the AFL is coming back. Um, yeah, that summer league is here. Like, I don't. It feels like there's not enough players to go around to all those leagues, and I know that the XFL was trying to get a partnership with one of the other leagues, the USFL. That's what I meant. Um, so it feels like there's not enough players for all of that. But if you can create a true alternative, which is what the XFL was doing, I felt like really well. I really was into it. I was digging it, and it just sucked that COVID kind of killed it. Spring League I've watched. I can't get into it. Spring League does feel like lesser than football. It just wasn't super enjoyable. It was hard to get into. But the XFL, I was watching them every game that I could watch. I was totally in. I was just the interviews, the camera angles, just everything about it. I was sucked in, man. That's what it was. The CFL. Yeah, that would have been a neat collaboration. Um, yeah. What other teams do we want to look at? What other players do we want to look at? Jamal Adams at 90, bit of a shocker. I mean, that guy's a stud, but I know he had a tough season. Also, I think you guys already said it, right? This is a bit of a Pro Bowl vote, right? Celebrity contest, and Jamal Adams, rubs people the wrong way sometimes. DK Metcalf at 89. Holy cow, what's that dude got to do to get into the 90s? Yeah, we can look at our Saints. I like how you called them my Saints. We can look at our Saints. I can tell you, I'm not excited about them as a Madden team. Yeah. Let's go look. We'll go for probably another 10, 15 minutes. So, guys, just tell me what you want to look at. We can talk about a little bit. What am I doing here? Big movers not checked. Reveal ratings. NFC South. Nope, I clicked the whole box. I didn't want to click the whole box. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. All right, done. Oops. It should give me all of them. Apply. There we go. Teron Armstead. This is where I begin to have a problem, right? He's a great player. He is our best offensive line. I think he's our best second best offensive line. He's not our best player. Alvin Kamara is our best player. It just is. And Alvin Kamara at 89 speed, I will never get over that. I don't know where they come up with these numbers, but maybe he is. This guy's not 90 speed at least. Last year he started at 89, and at the first update they bumped him to 90, and now he's back to 89. It's like, did you guys start up your CFM coding with the wrong roster? Like, come on, man. Mike Thomas, 87 speed. I don't know that I agree with that. I think the poor guy's at least 88, 89. I think he was 89 last year. 87 seems like that's starting to get a bit low, but he does, if Madden plays out the way it's supposed to, he does play really well. Cameron Jordan at 93 feels about right. He might even, reputation have him a little bit higher than he was. Last year was not a good year for him. You guys heard me talk about Demario Davis. Ryan Ramczyk at 89. I struggle with that one. That one's tough for me. There's just no way this guy's an 89. There's just, that's a struggle. And I'm assuming it's because he's a right tackle. Yeah. Everybody else I don't really have a problem with. Marshawn Lattimore at 87 feels a bit low. He did not have a great season last year, but, he's got all the other stats. I think it'll be fine. Is CJ Gardner-Johnson in 84? It feels like maybe it's a bit high. Marcus Williams feels about right, even though 89 speed feels too low for him. He feels like a 91, 92 type guy. Eric McCoy feels good at 83. Anyamata feels a little low at 82. I mean, I guess because of the rotation the Saints play, he just doesn't get a ton of respect. But it does feel a bit low. Look at this bottle I got. Holy cow, it's a big freaking water bottle, isn't it? But I think it's got a cool design on it. So here's one that you can explain to me, one of us. Why does poor Andres Pete get no love? 76? That feels wrong on so many levels. 76 for a guy that's been a Pro Bowler and All-Pro? Yeah, I don't know. Malcolm Jenkins feels kind of right, even though he played really good last season. He had one of his best seasons of his career. 82 feels like maybe a hair low, but he's old. What's up, Julian? Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for checking us out. Murray feels, I guess, kind of right. Davenport, he hasn't really done a whole lot. Will Lutz is 79. That's a head scratcher for me. Like, how the hell is Will Lutz a 79? Ugh. I mean, this guy's a Pro Bowl. He's one of the best, most accurate kickers in the NFL. He's a 79. I'm sorry, my Houston Astros are on. Watching Jose Altuve rake 3 for 5, 2 bombs, 5 RBIs. There you go, little Jose, little Tuve. Yeah, I usually keep him though. I usually keep him and build him, because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to cut some really good older guys to save money, and it's going to open up so many holes to draft that I can't draft those positions and offensive lineman. And I felt like last year Madden didn't do good. I do have Jameis, but I'm not keeping Jameis. I may keep him for a year, but I'm bringing over my import. Yeah, I have to. You think, one of us, you think Pete is a bust in real life? Because I don't. I feel like he's really good. Not great. I wouldn't put him, up there with some of those other guys we were talking about, but above average. Yeah, I think Jameis in real life is going to shock some people. Will Lutz is a shocker. I don't agree with that at all. Hard to argue any of these other ones. We didn't though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in your view we did. In my view, we never drafted him to play tackle ever. He's drafted to be a guard. I guess I could see the argument that he was drafted to be versatile, kind of play wherever. But I always viewed him to be a guard. Maybe, but when they drafted him at the time, they were replacing those two, Carl Nix and I don't know why I'm freaking drawing a blank on the better player, but the other, it was Carl Nix and the other stud muffin that we had at guard. And so they were trying to replace those guys, right? They had lost both of them, and they'd been gone for quite some time, and they had no luck kind of filling this position. So, Peyton goes back to what he knows and what worked for him, and that was definitely one of them. Devontae Harris, 91 speed, I will never agree with. That ain't right. Nothing else here. Pete Warner, 85 speed, 89 acceleration. He's got some potential that I can build up there at defensive, at linebacker. I mean, he'll start over Zach Bond and these other guys. Marquez Callaway, 87 speed. This guy averaged over 24 yards a catch in college. He was one of the fastest guys with the highest average per play or per reception. And he comes out with an 87 speed. Some of these guys, I just don't know where they get their ratings from. I just feel like there's no way. Paulson Adebo has some potential. I mean, 68 is pretty low, but he's got the 91 speed, 90 acceleration. Can we click down? I don't think we can. I don't have all these memorized. Yeah, it's not going to be... yeah, it's going to be a pain. I don't want to do that. But maybe some potential there to build him up. Man, you and I view Pete completely different. Nobody else here really worthy of talking about. Yeah, this whole Saints team period has no speed at all, which again, they're not burners. I never expected them to be. It's not what I'm saying, but they're faster in real life than what Madden's kind of given them some credit for. Little Jordan Humphrey, 82 speed. There's no receiver in the NFL at 82 speed. Come on. Like that's a bit much. Baker, another speedster out of college, 91 speed. He is. Maybe that's where I play him too, because he ain't playing quarterback. Ian Book, 84 speed. He might be fun to kind of build out for like a backup quarterback behind my guy that I'm bringing in as an import. All right, last one, and then we'll look at anything y'all want to look at, and if not, we'll wrap it up. Again, I was just getting things ready for tomorrow morning. So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning Central, 8 a.m. Central, we will have OMFL Media Days. Day number, what is it, number 5? I'm sorry, I'm watching Tommy LaRussa lose his crap. Tommy LaRussa, that guy, he needs a drink. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have made that one. Will Clapp at 59 overall. This poor guy went from undrafted free agent to building an NFL career. My goodness. All right, Tim, we'll go look at them next. 82 throwing power. Gross. Yeah, nothing else there. I gotta admit, one of us, we're gonna discuss it. Where are the Ravens? This, yeah, right there. You're forced to keep the long snapper. I don't know, man. That feels like a tough thing to force to happen. I don't know. We'll see. What the? That's not what I told you to do. Oh, because it still has my Saints pick. My bad. Let's get the Saints undone here. There we go. Now apply. Ravens are an interesting team, a fun team, even though managing that cap over the next couple of years of Madden probably will not be fun. Stanley, 93 overall. Again, is this guy the best player on the Ravens? Just gave you guys fat face, no neck, Nate. I don't know that I agree with that. You lost me on that one, Win. Maybe I said something I didn't remember. Stanley, 93. Humphrey at 92. Lamar Jackson at 91. He's not even top 2 best player in his own team. That's kind of tough. Campbell at 90, so he still is getting it done. Peters at 88. It's funny how this roster really kind of jumps down after these top three guys. Andrews at 88. Tucker at 87. Brandon Williams at 85. Who's kind of sticking out to me? Look, Jimmy Smith's still getting it done at 82. Ricard, it's 81. Sammy Watkins at 80. That's a little lower than I expected. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, though. So he still can run by people. Wolf at 79. That feels a little low. Chuck Clark, he is our ambassador, one of our ambassadors at work, and he did a cool little video for us. Nick Boyle at 78. But, like, golly, we're not even off the first page in this roster, which has been really good the last few years, is already into the high 70s. That's not a good sign, Tim, as we look at the rest of this roster. McPhee at 78. What else is sticking out to me? Look at old Saint right there. LJ Fort, 79 speed, 77 overall. Patrick Queen, go Tigers, 76. I guess that's right. I mean, look, 89 speed, 90 acceleration. He can play, but I felt like he had a really good year that he'd at least be a low 80s guy. I don't know, man. What else is sticking out to me here? It's a good offensive line on this team, though. My goodness, where's I feel like we're missing somebody. I feel like they're missing a halfback here. Gus Edwards. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Dobbins right there. I was like, my goodness, I know I'm missing one here. I just missed Dobbins. Man, I'm kind of shocked to see Madden was not very kind, Tim, to your roster. Ben Powers, Justin Ellis. The other Devontae Harris. Man, he can run. This guy's faster than my Devontae Harris, and my guy's been in the Pro Bowl. What else are we looking at here? Tim, this Madden was not nice. Was not very kind. Where's hold on. Who's the receiver they drafted in the first round? Didn't they draft a guy in the first round this year? Yeah, Brown can still run. You're not getting them, Winnibus. Sorry. Maybe in a trade, but Nipples doesn't trade that much. But you're definitely not getting his team. I know Nipples. He loves his Ravens. Oh, Boykin, here he is. 89 acceleration, 91 speed, 72. Here's my problem with Madden and the way they rate NFL rookies is it always feels like the way they rate NFL guys coming into the NFL is not the same way that they rate their Madden-generated rookies. Those seem to be much higher than the NFL rookies. And I don't know, man. That just seems off. It just doesn't feel like they have that figured out just yet. Wynn already doing some scouting. He might be a fun quarterback to try to take and build up. Look at the speed on these quarterbacks. They're faster than almost all my receivers. My goodness. All right, Nipples. I'm going to have to give Nipples a call about this team. All right, guys. It is almost midnight, so 6 more minutes. I will go for 6 more minutes. Who else do we want to look at? What else do we want to look at? Let's, is there a way to look at ratings? I don't think so, huh? Not ratings. Listen to me. Sorry. This is the very sleepy Nate talking. I'm compare rookies, but it's probably not a great way. 72. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. Let's look at Winifus' team. He was trying to sell me on them a while ago. Our problem win is I know if I give them up, I ain't getting them back. Oh, come on. I clicked it. Oop, wrong one there. This one. This one. Done. Oop. Done. Apply. He's also hurt. Look at this offensive lineman, though. Nelson. I know you got a couple high ones here. Smith, who I think you're going to get in that new contract by the time we get going here. Glakowski, he can still play. 3-year guys on the first page. That's a good sign. Oh, Ryan Kelly. I missed him. My goodness. You got a really good offensive line. That's nice. I don't know how old they all are, but they look good. Maybe Darius Leonard signs a new contract before we start, and you get that new contract in there. Marlon Mack, that guy can play. Some good defensive tackle there. Jonathan Taylor, loaded at running back. I like Blackman. 79 overall feels a little low, but that 90 speed's going to be nice. I love this guy. And if you're open to trading him, I would love to talk. I know Bill traded him to me, and I only had him for 1 season before he walked in free agency, and I just couldn't come up with the money. I'd give up a lot to get that guy. I would give up a lot. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Tim. But I almost kind of expect, like, this one still feels more top-heavy than even Baltimore. Maybe not, because Baltimore had... No, I guess not. Yeah, this one does feel more top-heavy even than Baltimore, but Baltimore's been there for quite some time. The Colts have kind of had a rotating door since Luck, and I know Baltimore's been so good for so long, Tim. It just feels like they had the better team. Carey can still play. I don't love the 88 speed, but he can still play. Look at you, just 75 overall punter. Well, you're going to put him to work. Eric Fisher still in the league. Pittman Jr. He's a guy that Bill built up really, really well last Madden, but didn't get a lot of respect. But he played really, really good. Here's an old Saints draft pick right here. Wow, Carson Wentz, 72. Whew. Who else did they draft? Like, who'd they grab? Oh, J.J. Nelson's still in the league. 94 speed. He's still running, too. Did they take a receiver in the first round? Who'd they take in the first round? Oh, that's right. That's right. I heard you. We were talking about him on Press Pass Live the other day. You got some good... if we don't switch or whatever, I think this roster does fit really well for you. An amazing offensive line, a great running game, a really good defense that should get pressure on people. I think if you stay here, You're going to be just fine. Here's another guy that was really popular last man. Guys are trying to trade for. Maybe he built him up. I forget, but I remember seeing this name a lot. Sam Ellinger. Be fun to see if you build him up. All right, let's look at one more team. Who we want to look at here? Let's look at the Chiefs. Just do this so it doesn't freak out again. Because Penguins was so dominant, man. I'm afraid he's going to be dominant once again. Mahomes 99, Khalees 99, Hill 98, Matthew 95, Jones 92, Edwards Hilaire. I'd love to have him. I mean, it just doesn't make sense for my team because he's going to need a contract fairly soon. But well, we got a kicker. First roster we've looked at in the top, what is it, 6? Yeah, this roster is very top heavy, but not as top heavy as I expected it. Man, this guy here, Penguins, if he keeps him, he's just going to kill people with this guy. How do we feel in chat about wide receivers under, 90 speed? I'm sure most guys just go through and go, everybody under 90, you're getting cut. We got to get you out of here. This roster feels like very middle heavy. Like they have a nice 75 to 85 range, like thick. That's what she said. At 40, I feel like my middle range is thick. Not the roster I thought I'd see. Not the roster I thought that I would see here. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. This has been fun. I think this is going to make for an interesting Madden. I can't wait. I gotta be honest. Like, the summer league has been fun, but I'm ready to get that thing wrapped up and take a week or two break or whatever it's going to be. And I'm ready for the new Madden. I'm ready for the new stuff. I'm ready to get going. But we'll be back first thing in the morning, man. We're going to be back with OMFL Media Days. And it should be a ton of fun. So come hang out with us. I forgot they lowered it. I'm going to have to. I got to fix that. My mic, Win told me my mic was too low, but I got it back. OMFL Media Days. We'll be here first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. Central. Come hang out. We've got, who do we have tomorrow? Let me look real quick. Oh, actually, I closed it. So, brain. Who do we have in the morning? We have Tim. We have... I'm drawing total blanks. Oh, I know what I can do. Here we go. We got Tim. Y'all getting a sneak peek here. Oh, Cly. My guy Cly. And my guy Maniac, who's not 100% sure that he can be with us. But we got Clyde, Tim, and Maniac. So it should be fun to have those guys with us tomorrow. So come hang out. 8 a.m. Central. Hopefully I feel way, way better in the morning. I will have full clothes on, Win, so no gun show out for you. I will wear my OMFL jersey in the morning, and hopefully we'll have a good time. So Tim, Win, I know I seen Pepper in here. Who else I see in here? I see another new friend in here. Julian. Thanks for hanging out with me, all of you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing. We try to put out news basically the Grown Folks, not basically, the Grown Folks community is an online community for adult gamers, and we build a safe place where adult gamers can come enjoy their hobby, meet other adult gamers, make friends, play Madden, play shooters, play soccer, play golf, play all these other games that we really enjoy. And we also put out news here. I do a lot of the streaming. I stream Madden and PUBG mainly. Those are the main games that I go ahead and stream. So if you want to come hang out with me, come hang out with us. I hope that you have a blessed rest of your week. Have a relaxing and awesome weekend. I'm going to go take more medicine. I'm going to go crawl in bed, get some sleep. I'll be up first thing in the morning. Hopefully I'll have some coffee in me. Maniac, there's my guy. Maniac, look. Maniac's gonna make me cry tomorrow. I can see it happening already. Maniac's my guy, man. Maniac is. I feel like we've been through a lot, Maniac, you and me, over the years of you being here, and I'm just glad that Maniac is here with us and still part of this. And him and D Wayne were my co-hosts on Press Pass Live for like ever and ever and ever, and until they weren't, and because life kind of took them away. But I can't wait to have Maniac with us in the morning. So guys, I love you. Thank you for our new friends that were hanging out with us tonight. Until I get to see you tomorrow morning, God bless.